Hi, I'm Diana Badcock. I'm the Chief Medical Officer at Bendigo Health. I want to run through with you today how you put on a mask, how you take off a mask, how you look after a mask, and how wearing a mask is just another shield to protect you from the COVID virus. It isn't a reason to stop your social distancing. You're only travelling for essential services and your basic hand hygiene. So for those of us who wear glasses, the first issue is always around the glasses. I tend to touch my glasses a lot, so around a mask, also think about this is the time that I can quickly clean up my glasses. But clean your hands beforehand, and then we've got really three options. We've got the surgical mask with or without ties, and we've got the handmade mask. The simplest mask that we are providing at Bendigo Health is the surgical mask with the elastic bands. It would be my practice to ensure that the coloured part is on the outside and the bit with the stiffened piece is at the top. And I try and form that to my nose before I put it on, and then I pop it on, hold it tight, put one ear thing over one ear, the second ear thing, and then make it as snug as I can around my face. Now, because my hands are clean, I fiddle around a bit at this point and then get my glasses back on my face. People do have some tricks around the way they're then going to stop them fogging up, but by and large it will clear even if it does fog up temporarily. So that it's closed underneath my chin, it's closed as much as it can be here. The issue is sometimes around the side, and some people are finding it easier to use a different fixator and pull them slightly tighter. If you've got a ponytail, that works, or there are clips that you can use. Then really the on-off of these masks is where you want to minimise that. So try not to touch the mask, try and keep your hands away from the mask, but if you do need to take it off, what you've then got to do is try and imagine that everything that's blue is potentially infected and infectious, and you want to minimise that movement away from your face and your breathing apparatus, your mouth and your nose. So when you take the thing off, really you want to take it off without too much movement and move it away and down from your face. Now, if you haven't had this mask on for too long and it's still dry, it's still clean, what you can then do is put the dirty side to dirty and then store it in a bag to reuse, a sealed bag. Other than that, it needs to be disposed of and start afresh. A second type of mask that we're not recommending currently for staff or patients, but a lot of people are wearing them, are homemade masks that fit tightly. They're meant to have 3 layers. The inner is meant to be made of muslin, and these are effective, although they might not be hospital grade. Anything that's a barrier is better than nothing, and it's the same principle. Work out the top and bottom, and you might actually need to fix it with a different method if it becomes uncomfortable around your ears. Last but not least is a slightly different mask. Again, my favourite because it has ties, and so once you've again worked out which is the front, which is the inside, which tends to be the white side, you can create the shape, pop it on your nose, and what's nice about these ones is you can tie them up high, and so if you're going to have to wear them for a long time, they sit slightly more comfortable. So you do the top first and then the bottom, which can be slightly looser, but it just allows slightly more movement. Please get used to wearing a mask, feeling comfortable in a mask, talking to other people about the reason we're wearing masks, because this is not going to be a short-term thing. This is going to be a fashion accessory for many of us for a long while into the future. So please think safe, think clean, and think kind thoughts as we move into the next stage of looking after ourselves in this COVID time. Thank you.